Hi, this is Trey Pastor. Welcome to my review of Mary Poppins Returns. This movie came out last year, I think late last year. I didn't see it, but I wanted to see it because I'm a big fan of Emily Blunt. Okay, and this movie stars her as Mary Poppins. You have Manuel Miranda as Jack, the chimney sweep guy. Well, in this movie, he's kind of more of like I guess I forgot what they call it, but they turn on the lights and turn them off because it takes place like in the Depression era, London. Then you got Ben Whishaw, who plays Michael Banks, the grown-up Michael Banks, and Emily Moore plays Jane Banks. Jane and Michael from the first movie, from the original one with Julie Andrews. They're the grown-up kids, and Michael Banks is a widower, and he has three kids, John, Georgie, and Ellen. And as the movie opens, the wife has passed away, and Michael Banks is basically he's about to get evicted from his house because he took out a loan when his wife got sick and he hasn't paid it back. And the banker who he works for actually is calling in the loan, and that banker is played by Colin Firth. He plays Wilkins. Okay, and you have Julie Walters. She plays Ellen, the housekeeper. And of course, in their moment of strife, who shows up to help them or returns, I guess, is Mary Poppins, played by Emily Blunt. Now, let me first say this movie is directed by Rob Marshall, and the acting, the singing, and the choreography are just absolutely fantastic. There's a lot of great animated numbers, just like in the original and stuff, and a lot of singing and dancing. Emily Blunt, can sing because we found out from Into the Woods that she did a few years ago. She can actually sing, and she does a really good job. And of course, then Manuel Miranda, of course, he's famous for being a song and dance guy, and he does a really good job as Jack. And now, the only thing about this movie, and I really enjoyed this movie for the most part, but it was just kind of missing something, and I don't know how to say this, quite say it, but as good as it was just something, I don't know, maybe the way Emily Blunt was playing Mary Poppins, maybe I'm just comparing it too much to Julie Andrews, the way she portrayed it. And Mary Poppins, her character was I guess more open, it seemed to me. This Emily Blunt's Mary Poppins character seems a bit snooty, if you want to say the proper word. Of course, she seems a bit of a snob, to be perfectly honest. Her character seems to be a bit of a snob. She takes these kids on the adventures and stuff, and kind of pushes them towards where they have to be and stuff, and brings them together as a family. But she doesn't really. She just again, she seems. Let's say it, face it. She seems like a bit of a snob. She does. She comes off that way. And I don't know if they just told her to play it that way or just the way it comes off. Her character seems a bit of a snob, even though she's participating in the music and the dancing and everything else, and she does a really good job of all that. But her character just comes off, her version of Mary Poppins just comes off a bit snobbish, whereas Julie Andrews' version of Mary Poppins just seemed more of an enjoyable person. Okay, and I thought Lin-Manuel Miranda, I think he did a great job as Jack. He has a couple of great musical numbers in here, and his character of course has a crush on the grown-up, Jane Banks, played by Emily Mortimer, and I thought Ben Whishaw did a good job as Michael Banks, who's this widow father who's kind of getting overwhelmed with trying to find a solution for his family's issues and stuff. I thought he did actually a good job and stuff, and he has a few singing numbers as well. And again, I think the production of it is fantastic. The music and the singing and dancing all was great. Again, my only negative to this movie, to me, is I guess the way, again, that Mary Poppins are portrayed. She just seemed just a bit cold and a bit snobbish to me. That's the way she just came off. Okay, I mean, other than that, I enjoyed the movie a lot, and I read somewhere that because Dick Van Dyke is in this movie, of course he was in the original. He has sort of a cameo in this movie, and so I was wondering if Julie Andrews was going to have a cameo in this, and I guess this would be, well, you know what? I'll put spoilers over this just before this. She's not in the movie, and I read apparently they asked her to be the balloon lady, who appears like towards the end of the movie, and that's played by Angela Lansbury. But apparently she turned it down because she thought Emily Blunt was going to do a good job, but she said she didn't want to overwhelmed, that whatever that means, didn't want to overwhelm you. Just, I guess she didn't want to intrude on Emily Blunt's character, which to me made no sense. But yeah, maybe she just didn't want to act. But anyway, any event, I guess for the most part, it's an enjoyable movie. It's just that maybe because I'm used to Julie Andrews' version of Mary Poppins, that Emily Blunt's character, by comparison, just came off a bit cold and snobbish to me. Okay, but I mean, it's an enjoyable movie. I thought the kid actors, I thought, did a really good job with the singing and dancing and stuff and the acting, and it's an enjoyable movie for the most part. And Meryl Streep is in it as well. And I would give Mary Poppins Returns, I would give it I'll give it a 7.5. I would push it to 8 or something if I just thought Emily Blunt's character of Mary Poppins was more engaging, I think, and it didn't come off as such a snob to me. I mean, it's just the way I feel. Her character just came off as a bit snobbish and kind of cold. Okay, but other than that, I enjoyed it. Okay, anyway, let me know what you think. Have you seen Mary Poppins Returns? What do you think of it? Do you feel not Julie Andrews, Emily Blunt came off a bit snobbish to you, or maybe it's just me? I enjoyed the movie, and I thought, she did a decent job, but I just thought her character, the portrayal of it, just came off just a bit snooty, in my opinion. Anyway, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below, and if you'd like this review, please hit the subscribe button down below, and please give this video a thumbs up. I have links to my social media in the description box, my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel, Paul Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.